Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Blade and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. In the last episode, we freaking got a tank, destroyed the tank, and not my tank though, we destroyed the enemy's tank. And then we're like, yay, we liberated the town, and now we're on escape from Brawl with home at our backs. Whatever this is, yeah.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Oh, I guess we retreated, huh? I forgot.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival.
Yes, let's
That's
harness
why
the
I
power
wanna
of
be a
nature.
teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here.
I'm taking this baby.
That's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes,
Screenshot.
someday soon. I know it.
Alright. Well,
Chapter 3, Vassal Urban Warfare.
okay. Fantastic. We're on to chapter 3. New episode has been added. Cool. Let's do it up.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Okay. I had to click X.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Well, that sucks.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, Both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Ah, that's why they were trained. Because otherwise it's completely random that they would know that. It's like you just happen to take that class.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Nice hat.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
That is definitely a Japanese style hat, right? Like I feel like I've seen that before, but like not in any kind of European country.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin?
Yes,
Sure, it's
let's go. Come on. I want to get back to the battle.
Changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually.
Flirting this early in the morning.
How about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to
Buns.
keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Yes, that'd be good. New episode, fantastic. More watching and less playing. Could I get to the playing part? That'd be great. I'd love to play. That'd be great.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am,
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio?
I don't know who you are.
I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welkin was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgreaves. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Okay. Whoa, stuff and things. What? Ah, I can actually do stuff. R&D facility. Equipment by developing new weaponry. That sounds cool.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
Not much, Leon.
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
I just conveniently got promoted really high, yeah.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow!
protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Yeah, thanks for bringing up all my friends and family that got murdered back there. Yeah.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt. But just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime.
In
and
this
make adjustments
department.
based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Over in the tank section, aisle 3. About outfitting tanks. Development works on tanks happens in the form of body enhancement, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size and blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Eldwise. I probably pronounced that wrong. Pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. Alright, cool. Well, for now, because this is probably really expensive, we'll go develop weapons. Let's see if I can't do anything about that. Like, I would love to have machine guns. That'd be great. And also, what's with the uniforms? I can upgrade uniforms? What's this do? Does it increase my defense? What's this? It doesn't really tell me much. Blast suits? Wait, so uniforms, blast suits. What the frick's a blast suit? What? What is that? I don't know. But I'll do this one. Sure. I don't know what that is. It's just some kind of combat suit.
Bro. All done.
It'd be cool if it told me what it did, but it doesn't. So fantastic. I don't know what this is, but I'll also upgrade it, because I like my personnel.
It's done. This one's perfect, bro.
Bro, like totally, bro. I like my guys to be able to take hits. That sounds good. Accuracy boost, that's probably good. Ooh, and then like firepower boost, that's probably also good. I mean, I have a good amount of money for things. I could, what the frick? Anti-tank lances? This sounds ridiculous. And it costs 700. Wait, so versus armor, it's alright. It's cool. Sniper rifles, hand grenades, can't upgrade those. Let's upgrade our rifles. I'm sure, like, as we progress in the game, it'll unlock these things, but like, let's upgrade our accuracy with the rifle, and then we'll also upgrade our firepower with machine guns, because why not? I mean, I have the money to do it, might as well. And then also just, yeah, everything. I want everything to be better. I'm gonna upgrade as much shiz as possible. Maybe I just have so much money because I did well. Maybe, huh? I don't know. Do Terminator noises. Okay, great. So let's look at the Eldweiss. We could do like treads and others and see what those do. What's the spare tread? That's interesting. Radiator upgrade, critical defense. Okay. Wait, I just clicked on that. Whoops. Body enhancements. Reinforced barrel. So the range increases by 200, so that's not bad. And then armor plus 30. That sounds pretty good. It's expensive, that's for sure. What's attack support? Sight upgrade. Accuracy plus 5. Bulletproof visor. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to choose really on these. You know what? I'm gonna go with body defense. Why not? Blam! And I have enough for nothing else. I have enough for a spare belt, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So cool! Alright, upgraded a bunch of stuff. Let us get out of here.
Well, sir, what?
Oh wait, I should have probably...
here around the clock to make possible to...
Yeah, that's cool.
Come again a little...
Yep. I probably should have equipped the thing.
Soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Good. Now I gotta go back and then probably equip it.
Welkin, bro.
Yep, I bet you are. You freaking weirdo. Okay, so change parts probably, and we want to no, not do the thing. Okay, well whatever. So cool. I'm out of here. Okay. Then we have a training field, train units to improve combat ability. A command room, choose the members of Squad 7 who will fight in combat. Squad barracks, which changes equipment or view info on the members of Squad 7. And then return to book mode. So I'm not in book mode right now, so I don't really know what that means. I don't know. But let's go to squad barracks. And then I can figure out who's in my squad. So I have this lady called Bridget Stark. She's probably related to Tony Stark. And then we have Largo Potter, probably also related to Harry Potter, but whatever. Okay, so wait, hold on. So it tells me what type of weapon they have. So you have the machine gun, and you have the Lancer, so you're like anti-tank. And then he's the tank commander, so I guess he just always drives the tank, maybe? I guess so. Okay, that's cool. And then... Okay. Wait, no. And it automatically equips them with the best stuff. So you guys have Ragnades for healing. And just normal, you two have normal grenades, you do not have a normal grenades. And then it also says what their likes are, and I don't know what that means. So like, I don't know who Juno or Audrey or Noyce and Dallas or Cherry or Hans and John are. I don't know who those people are, but maybe I'll meet them later. Okay. Okay, command room.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Yes, please.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
Finicky.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Did you hear, I guess, what happened there? She messed up her line. It's the anti-tank units, but she said then anti-tank units.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Yeah, that is convenient.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
How can you take a mortar shell but be weak to bullets?
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Okay.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Oh, that sounds really useful.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
Wow.
Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators.
They sound awesome.
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
All right, let's build our team. Okay, so wait, hold on. I'm seeing some names here that I recognize, like Cherry. Somebody was friends with Cherry, or somebody. Okay, you, Bridget Stark likes Cherry, and Largo. Largo's right there. Okay, you like Rosie. Who's that? Hans and Jan, whatever that means. And then you like Noyce and Dallas. What does it matter? Like, I'm guessing there's some sort of bonus, you know? Like, they probably get along. Well, regardless, I definitely want engineers. They sound amazing. So, who do we got for... Okay, none of these names I recognize. So, I guess it doesn't matter. It seems to say what their personalities are, which... So, he's a metalhead, but he's lonely. That sounds sad. And he's got... I don't know, it doesn't really say anything about his skills or anything. You're a neat freak, you're lonely, and frail body. That doesn't sound very good. She's a metalhead and a fatalist. What the frick does that mean? I'm gonna Google that real fast. Oh, never mind, I don't even have to Google it. Check it out. This tells me what the bonus does. So, the smell of iron clears the head, leading to a boost in attack power. And this one, when HP reaches a single digit, they dive headlong into despair, causing lowered firing accuracy. That sounds horrible. Okay, so, no, she has pollen allergy. Heavy pollen allergies means a steady drain of HP when standing near too much plant life. Dark skin bond, having brethren close by to protect, stirs enhanced defensive abilities and camaraderie. Having allies of the same unit class nearby puts them at ease, raising their natural evasion. I see. That pollen allergy kind of brings you down. Okay, so Claudia Mann, city kid, standing on paved roads reminds them of the city, making them feel right at home and upping their defense. Shut-in. When holed up in camp, they cease to pay attention to the world outside, causing a drop in defense. What does that mean, though? When holed up in camp. What does that mean? That doesn't sound too bad, though, right? I don't know. I think she looks kind of cool. You're hired.
I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Oh my god, are they all voiced? This will be fantastic. Okay. So, we got... I feel like we should have more than one engineer, though, you know? Actually, you know what? I'm out of time for this episode, so we'll continue building our party in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below on what you thought of this episode, and as always, remember to keep the flame alive.
Now I've broken the rules. I'm not the one to be. Tired, cold, shaking and blue. She's on the phone to me.